What happens when millions of young people do everything they were told to do, study hard, earn degrees, gain qualifications, and still can't find jobs? This question is becoming increasingly important in India today. According to the latest periodic labor force survey data, unemployment among Indians aged 15 to 29 has risen to 15% in the January March quarter. Among young women, the number is even higher, nearly 18%. So, what's going wrong? India is producing more graduates than ever before. But are there enough jobs for them? And more importantly, are the jobs being created actually matching the skills young people have? The economic survey recently revealed a striking reality. Only a small percentage of graduates are working in jobs connected to their qualifications. Meanwhile, nearly half are employed in basic or semi skilled roles that don't require a college degree at all. In other words, India doesn't just have a job shortage, it has a skills and opportunity mismatch. Every year, around 7 to 8 million young Indians enter the workforce. For many, education was supposed to guarantee stability. But today, even qualified youth are struggling to secure meaningful employment. And states are beginning to respond. Government across Karnataka, Haryana, Bihar, Rajasthan, West Bengal, and several others are now offering unemployment allowances to educated youth. Some schemes provide monthly financial support while others combine cash assistance with internship and skill training. But here is the bigger question. Can allowance solve unemployment or are they only temporary relief? Cash transfer may help young people survive periods of joblessness, but they cannot replace large scale job creation because ultimately no economy can thrive if its youth feel disconnected from opportunity. There is also another concern India cannot ignore. Young women continue to remain far more likely to be outside education, employment, or training altogether. India is currently at the peak of its demographic advantage, with one of the largest youth populations in the world. But that advantage comes with pressure, because the future of the Indian economy may depend on one simple question. Can India create enough quality jobs for the generation that was told education would change their lives?